Humans have been interacting with the internet since its inception. In the process of interaction, the web also evolves according to the needs of users with the update of the internet. Now it has developed into the era of Web 3. So what is Web 3?
Web 3 is a new kind of network built on blockchain which targets solving the problem of Web 2. In order to understand Web 3, we need to first take a look at what Web 1 and Web 2 are.
Originally, Web 1 was primarily a form of internet content produced by website operators. Users can only unilaterally learn knowledge from the website and cannot participate in the production of knowledge.
To enable users to participate in the production process, Web 2 was developed. Web technology like JavaScript and HTML allows startups to build platforms like Facebook, Google, Amazon, and so on. Users can publish their original content on these platforms and interact with other users.
However, Web 2 brought some problems, such as the ownership of users-generated data content. The data generated by users on published platforms and software does not belong to the users themselves, but to the platform software company.
Now Web 3 is coming. For Web 3, it was first coined by one of the creators of the Ethereum blockchain, Yiheng Dai.
In the era of Web 3, the three functions of the network will be more prominent, which are information sharing, network communication, and e-commerce. In addition, the information on the website can directly interact and update with other website information, and the information of multiple websites can be integrated and be used through third-party information platforms at the same time. Next, we will introduce the principle and application of Web 3 in detail.
To be specific, the blockchain is a new class of information technology that combines existing cryptography with distributed computing. It was invented by the genius Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. It combines them in new ways to create a model where a network of computers collaborate to maintain a shared and secure database. Generally, the blockchain technology is a distributed secure database. This database consists of a string of blocks, each one a record of data that has been encrypted and can be uniquely identified by a hash. Mining computers on the network validate transactions, add them to the blocks they are building, and then broadcast the completed block to other nodes so that all can update their databases. When all nodes have reached consensus, the block goes into the blockchain as a permanent record. Once a block gets completed, a new one is generated. There is a countless number of such blocks in the blockchain, all connected to each other in proper linear chronological order. The blockchain was designed so that transactions are immutable, meaning they cannot be deleted or tampered with. Each block contains a hash value that is dependent upon the hash of the previous block, so they are linked together, meaning if one is changed, then all the other blocks linked to it going forwards will be altered, which makes the data entered tamper-proof. The blockchain is currently evolving to much more than this. The second generation like Ethereum has already provided the capacity to execute any computer code on the blockchain. The system is evolving to become a globally distributed cloud computing infrastructure. It offers the possibility to automate the workings through smart contracts, which are computer code that is stored inside the blockchain and encodes contractual agreements. These smart contracts are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement or operation directly written into lines of code which are stored and executed on the blockchain. Like normal computer programs, they hold algorithms that take an input of data and, depending on the value of the input, trigger certain events. Such smart contracts can be used for automating many basic operations transparently on the network. With blockchain and smart contracts, we built the economic system on the Web3, the key of which is decentralized finance. It enables users to conduct financial activities online with no middle name. Unlike traditional finance, trades in the DeFi world are verified out in the open where everyone can see. For example, in lending, to ensure the trade, the borrower gives collateral for the loan, and the lender earns interest of this deal. Transactions like this are all recorded on a public ledger that everyone can see. In Web3, the ledger is blockchain, and what keeps all these things working is the smart contracts. Uniswap is the leading DeFi protocol on the market, which allows users to trade any ERC20 token freely. Another vital element in the Web3 economy is NFT. Each NFT is a unique token that stores metadata in the Web3 world, and because it's rare, it has the potential to be of great value. But how do you ensure the uniqueness is always protected? That's where the blockchain comes in. The proof of who created a digital or physical item, along with any other vital information, is recorded on the blockchain. The blockchain creates a digital signature in the form of an immutable token. There are already many artists who have minted their creations as NFTs. Using NFTs helps them better protect their copyrights. The customers can also buy an NFT easily on platforms like OpenSea.
But where is this information physically stored? Now we store our information on the central server, meaning that only one issuer can provide information to all receivers. But the network should be able to connect all users, removing the central point and making every user become both sender and receiver. This might remind you of a peer-to-peer network, where every node is a sender and a receiver. Currently, the internet is still monopolized by some large technology companies, showing a centralized form. However, internet centralization also reveals some limitations, such as data security, accessibility, network efficiency, and information persistence. Towards an interplanetary file system, which provides an alternative solution to the current model, distributed internet. In the distributed system, everyone participates in the network. Each individual effort could coordinate with each other, avoiding breakdown, monopolies, and censorship, which are real issues with the current model. For example, in April 2017 in Turkey, the government decided to block access to Wikipedia. Soon after that, a copy of the site was put online using the IPFS protocol, a version that the Turkish government couldn't block because it was distributed. Indeed, the content of the site was not hosted and retrieved at a specific location. Instead, it was retrieved directly from the content itself. With a distributed system, people can store and search bits and pieces of their lives at any time without worrying about personal data loss due to the shutdown of centralized database. This makes people's lives better. This technology also boosts the development of Web3 applications like online streaming and video sharing.
In the decentralized world of Web3, all of the users have equal rights. We are free to choose which apps and peers we share our information with, and the only thing we need to access all the services in Web3 is just a wallet address. Web3 is quite scalable as it has low barriers for newcomers, thus anyone can join the world easily. With the help of distributed P2P storage systems, data security is also guaranteed. However, the development of Web3 is still in the initial stage. The decentralized mechanism may breed crimes considering that Web3 is difficult to be supervised. As all the applications are automatically run by smart contracts, someone with malicious intent may be easier to attack the systems and users.
In the future, more and more Web3 applications will be developed. We will no doubt see a lot of progress in making Web3 accessible to everyone. As more individuals learn about these new technologies and benefit society, growth is exponential. Web3 also boosts the arrival of the metaverse, which is the next evolution in social connection and a successor to the mobile internet.